For me, having a husband that's incarcerated, it's like we're incarcerated too. So I am Shamika Wilson. My husband has been incarcerated for 30 years.
Hi, my name is Anita Wills. I'm the mother of an incarcerated son.
My name is Kaimani Tremaine Baxter. I'm 18 years old. Since I can remember, my dad's been in jail.
Our nation is finally beginning to see that decades of bad criminal justice policies have had devastating consequences for communities.
And it's just like you're stopped in your tracks. You know, financially, emotionally, I have physical problems I didn't have.
In our research, we found that the average cost that families are paying related to a loved one's incarceration is about $13,600.
Financially, as I got older, I could definitely see that it's a piece missing, because it's two boys and it's one mom. Where is the dad? And she has to support us.
We found that of the family members responsible for these costs, over 80% of them were women, whether it was court conviction-related costs or costs associated with visiting.
In 2013, that was the first time Kaimani got to hug his dad since he had been arrested, when Kaimani was like 4 years old.
To touch my dad again after, I don't know how many years, but it was like a dream.
It's too expensive. We don't have a lot of money coming in. You know, my son was almost crying because he said, I never get to see you guys.
We've made choices to deal with social issues as though they are crimes.
It's a cycle, it's a non-ending cycle. My great-grandfather is in prison, my grandfather did time, my father's done time, I have brothers and cousins, and it's just one huge cycle that's hard for us to get out of. Since his incarceration, he pretty much taught himself how to be an artist. This one here is really one of those pictures that I sometimes have to put up because it reminds me of a mother having to care for a child, having to be without your father, but you're trying to ensure this child that everything's all right.
We believe we need to restructure the system to reduce the number of people in prison and reinvest the savings from these reforms back into the communities most damaged by incarceration.
For me to get my associate, I broke a cycle. For me to graduate and get my bachelor's, I broke a cycle. You know, my son, he's in the 2nd grade and he's on the 3rd grade reading level. And that shows me that they're gonna break cycles too.